I was just curious, have you talked much about, say, the wide receiver room that we have now and the tight end room, and what do you think? 'Cause I know Fedoni was around, wasn't he? That was his first year, wasn't it? 2022.
21.
21. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. He got hurt. So, what do you think? What do you think the prospects are for these kids this year, especially with the top quarterback prospect in the country coming in and likely going to be the starter? At least that's what everybody thinks.
Right. Yeah. So actually, me and Justin Adams, he was on my show last week, and we are just talking about all this stuff. So I would say, obviously you have to start off with who's at quarterback. If the number one recruit is there, then things change a little bit, I would say. You would have to, the terminology I would use is, do you want the system to fit the quarterback, or do you want the quarterback to fit the system? And so what I mean by that is, are you going to play to his skill set, or are you going to make his skill set fit in? And so I think with such a unique player like that, has many different arm angles, can throw well range of balls. And what I mean by that is he can throw, he can make throws from the opposite hash mark. He can make, throw hole shots on the right side. If he's on the left hash, he can throw out routes. He can throw corner routes from the left hash. So he, and I feel as if what I saw in the spring game, his footwork is very, very elite for where he's at. And that's a big time thing, but it's a key thing on timing with, I would just say rhythm with deep balls. And that's something we struggle with in the past. And I know people want to see the big plays and stuff like that. So I would say establishing identity, understanding if it's going to, I know everyone wants to see, ground and pound and get in 12 personnel or 22 and run the rock. That's all great. But has Nebraska ever had a quarterback that can throw the ball like this?
No.
Yeah. So I would say, me personally, I would definitely look at situation a little bit differently, and maybe have to tweak the identity just a little bit, because as before last year, we didn't really have a true, when we got in 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, the defense could do pretty simple things. And I would just say our passing game wasn't very elite. We would have to really get in 3rd and short for them to be in concern. So spreading some guys out. Obviously you got Fedoni and Borkature. I think Borkature is going to have a good year. I think those two guys in the passing game is going to be great. And I think that tight end position is going to take a lot of pressure off of Dylan if he's obviously just going inside out. And I think he's a lot further than people realize mentally. And the way he carries himself and the way he takes care of his body and, things like that. And that's going to show during season. And then obviously you got, the older receivers, the transfers coming in, and you still got Jalen Lord. And I think Jalen Lord is a guy that his potential is up there. I don't think we got to see his full skill set. No. I think we just got to see him go deep, and that's cool. I think he's going to carve out a role doing that. But I think he's going to be asked to do some different things this year. And by doing those different things, it'll open up the offense a lot more.
He's more of an elusive guy, isn't he?
I would say so. I think he has a lot more lateral movement than people think. I think he has. I think he can become.
We kind of had to make it one-dimensional because of how limited we were with our quarterback timing. We couldn't play these crazy offset timing plays that required an extreme level of competence from the quarterback, that you can get a little bit more spicy with the with the wide receiver room. So we might get to see more of that this year then, huh?
Yeah, I would say definitely his route running development probably, I would say, improved this offseason. And obviously he's going to be able to get past any flat-footed defender if he's even.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. The terminology that is used in the football world is if he's even, he's leaving.
He's leaving.
Yeah. So if he gets even with a guy, he's leaving him. So that's one of those guys that can definitely stretch the defense and get them out of some things, especially when you get in between the 40s. That's when the shot plays happen. But yeah, I think it's going to be awesome.